Welcome to another video, and I hope my dehumidifier isn't too loud because it's got that kind of hum to it. But I hope it's not too loud. I turned it down a little bit even, but it's really moist here and it helps around the house. So I decided to go a little heavier on free incline bench, which I very rarely do. I think the last time I went above 100 kg on like raw incline, if you want to call it that, is many years ago. I would even say that I haven't. You say here, I'm like, well, what the fuck's happening? Because the issue, and knowing I knew that coming into this session, that it was going to be definitely a stabilization issue, not as much as a strength issue. But of course, when the stabilization is a bit off, how am I going to produce max force? You just can't. It's the fucking bar would most likely. It's not about the bar coming down on my head, but more so than the bar moving away from me and dropping to the ground. So luckily that didn't happen, but I was very cautious and methodical about it. My session anyway was not an upper body max effort day whatsoever. I was supposed to stick to about 85 to 90%. I'm following the second program out of my ebook, the first ebook, Conjugate Iron, because the second one is hopefully dropping sometime this year, probably end of the year most likely, because I got a lot of work to do still. So anyway, and I detract 10% off of that. I take 10% of my absolute max on any particular exercise, and I'll take 10% off of that. So if I'm squatting 500 pounds, I'm not programming my 3 months, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks. I'm not doing my program based on 500 pounds because that is my absolute peak, but I cannot produce that every week or every 5 days. You just can't. And if I could, then my max would not be 500 pounds. Anyway, so I will calculate based on a 450, and it served me well for nearly a decade now. I guess I can say 9 years, 9.5 years. Anyway, I decided to stick to 110 kg for three triples. I'll take that back. As you will see here, this is the first time I'm doing raw incline with 110 kg in I don't know how long, man. Like easily a decade. Our regular spotter, Spiros, was there. I asked for a little help just to be sure that I don't get stuck. I did that's 120 kg for a nice and easy triple. If I paused a little bit there, yeah, I paused a little bit there. It felt okay. It just kind of throws me off really. I wasn't concerned whether I would be able to press it up, but more so than just lose the balance of it. But then I kind of tested it. It felt good, and then I dropped to 110 kg again, and then I finished my sets. It was a total of 3 sets of 110 kg for 3 reps, one set of 120 kg for 3 reps, and then I backed down again to 110 kg for 5 reps this time, and it turned out fine. And I think that was it. Actually, that was the 5 reps, right? I dropped down to 80 kilograms for my close grip bench. Another thing I wanted to point out was that indeed I am aware because somebody commented. It was a constructive comment. It wasn't like shit talking. I don't bother with trash talk. I really don't. But the dude was like, the Smith machine is like 10 kg or something like that. I mean, that was kind of silly, but he didn't know any better. And then I said, well, the Smith machine is 22. That's an old Smith machine, so that's 22.5 kg, or nearly 50 pounds or 49 pounds, because he was trying to deconstruct my incline on the Smith machine. Obviously, it's a lot better. It's a lot easier. I take that back. And that's the reason why I was doing 162.5 kilograms. I am well aware that I cannot do 160 kilograms on free incline. That's for sure. If I could make a statement right now, I think I could hit about 300 to 305 pounds within the next month, 2 to 4 weeks. I'm not going to really chase it, but like I said, I'm gonna follow the program because I'm preparing for the next powerlifting contest, and I will see when's the next like heavy upper day to like near max day, and then I will definitely experiment and maybe hit that 135 to 140 kg. I think 3 plates is a reasonable difference. Like 20 kg, I'm well aware that the Smith machine takes off of you, And of course, I never deny that. Subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching.